Right, I'm checking this to check it out. Now, what today's video is going to talk about, what today's video is going to be about, it's going to be about what to look out for as a new gym goer into 2023. I want to talk a little bit about the gym industry, the bodybuilding industry, stuff like that. That's what I'm going to talk about, right? Now, I've been experiencing the bodybuilding world for a good number of years now. I'm not saying I was a pro or good amateur, nothing like that. You know, no. But I've competed numerous times. Never got the first place that I wanted, but I got second places, third places, a couple of no places, or whatever. But this whole gym industry now and the fitness industry, it literally just makes me fucking sick to the back teeth. Because it's not what it is no more. There's a lot of pretenders, there's a lot of fakes, there's a lot of fronting, posturing. Yeah, a lot of fraudulent shit going on, man. And what I'm really talking about. It encompasses a lot of different things. Okay, now, first off, there's gonna be a lot of new gym goers. I don't know whether you're gonna see this video or not. Probably not, because I don't have as much subscribers as my first channel, which got deleted, and also the algorithm on YouTube is pretty shit, so you probably won't see this video anyway. Now this is, obviously these times now, like December, January, February, March, these times are the perfect times for these fraudulent people to be making money off people's dreams and aspirations. And what do I mean by that? People want to get a different body. People want to get a new body. People want to improve their body, look different. We've got X amount of months now to get in shape for spring, summertime. And a lot of people don't know what they're doing, so they put their trust into a so-called personal trainer, which you'll see at all these a lot of these chain gyms like Pure Gym, The Gym, even privately owned gyms. There's a lot of even the proper non-chain gyms. I see a lot of fraudulent PTs in there, but I don't got a fucking clue what they're doing at all, and it just sickens me to the back teeth. I'm thinking, I don't know, man, whatever. I was gonna say, as an owner, if I was the owner of the gym and the people that pay me rent to rent out a space to become a PT, and I see him doing some bullshit, I'll be like, nah, bro, I don't want this in here. But people don't give a fuck about that. People care about the money, innit? People care about the money, the moolah. That's what people give a fuck about. So if someone's paying them X amount of hundreds of pounds, either per week or per month, to rent out a gym space for PTing, to get clients, they're gonna do that. They don't care. Which there's I understand that to a point, but I'm about principle. You know what I mean? And about respect, and I wouldn't even allow that. If I see some bullshit going on, I'm like, nah, bro, what you doing, bro? Like, why are you showing these that how to do this and that the incorrect way? And you know what I mean? Blah blah blah. But yeah, so a lot of people are gonna put their trust and faith into these PTs to either, to actually train them, give them nutritional advice. And again, a lot of the times these people haven't got a clue what the fuck they're talking about or what they're doing. I like these people that went on a shitty little probably online course, done a couple of practical lessons, or done a 4-week course and got your PT certificate, and then think they can go in the gym and tell people what to do. Right? I see all the time. I've done the 4-week course just to get my PT certificate back in the day. and there was a lot of people there who didn't have a clue about the gym. I was the only one there who had any experience of lifting, and just you don't have to. There's one thing being in the gym and lifting in the gym, but there's another thing about knowing what exercise, the correct exercise selection, what exercises recruit, what muscle groups are better, what's going to have a better crossover effect for certain things, what the biomechanics of certain exercises, stuff like that. Okay, I had a fairly good idea what about that before, right? So, but again, like these people, you don't get taught a lot of these things on the PT course. So you got these people in the gym now, people that are paying good money, they're putting their faith and trust into them, which, if someone's offering a service and someone's telling you that they're this, what, X, Y, Z, you're probably going to believe them, aren't you? Because they're offering the service. It's like, okay, it's like having a shop, a corner shop. Let's say that they sell cigarettes. So you expect them to sell the correct cigarettes, not no fake shit, you know what I mean? Not no fake imported fake shit from somewhere else, you know what I mean? So the same kind of rule applies, and unfortunately a lot of people don't know what they're doing, and they trust what these so-called personal trainers are doing, and they're going to lead them down the road of nowhere, basically. Okay, so a couple of quick things. If you're going to hire a personal trainer to for to improve your body and whatnot, you need to question them on everything. Okay, ask them everything. Ask them, right? Because I've dated I've dated numerous women over the years, and they know that I've done bodybuilding and whatnot, and they always say to me, oh yeah, you can take me to the gym, you can show me what to do, blah 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 blah. Yeah, you can personal train me, yeah, whatever. Okay. But anyway, the times that we did get to the gym and do certain stuff, right? And I'd be like, did your personal training tell you this? Did it tell you that? Like there's some basic things, bro. There's some basic level things. These people haven't been told by their personal trainer, right? I'm trying to think of some of the examples now. It's been like the latest one I can remember. I know this is someone that I know very well. One of my old school friends, sort of friend now. I've known her for many years, since you were like 11 years old up till now. One of my day one friends. And we went gym, and literally went gym just to show her what exercises to do for just a quick run through of some the best exercises to do for all body parts. And she told me her personal trainer didn't tell her anything about that, about some of the stuff I told her, about like the squat, for example, right? Her personal trainer were basically making her do quarter rep squats, so she wasn't even breaking, she wasn't even going parallel, right? And her personal trainer didn't tell her anything, didn't tell her any different, just stuff like that, feet positioning, how to place the bar on your back, correctly, how to engage your back properly to keep the bar keep the barbell across the back, on your back properly, all that kind of these are basic one-on-one things you need to know before you do something like the squat, because the squat is very dangerous. You can end up hurting anything from your neck, your back, obviously, your upper back, lower back, obviously your quad. Mate, the squat, if you do that wrong, you can fuck up your body real bad. Okay, now these people ain't she wasn't even get told the basic, how to set up to do the squat. All right, the setup is very important. The setup can make the difference between probably getting extra 5 reps out of a squat, out of a extra 5 reps out of a set, right? Because if the sets are ain't right, you're not going to be able to recruit the bar. The bar won't be as stable. You won't be able to recruit the muscles properly. All that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So the setup is very, very important, not just to get not just to perform well, but for fucking safety. Safety's paramount. But yeah, I just see so much bullshit in the gym, bro. It makes me sick. It really does. It really turns my stomach. You see people spotting people doing the, if you're doing the dumbbell chest press, right? People are spotting, right? So people, so someone's doing a dumbbell bench press, right? So they're doing a flat dumbbell bench press, or even an incline, and you'll see their arms. So the person who's spotting them, their arms, their hands will be like underneath their elbow. So basically, they'll be cupping their elbow. Now, what does that do? So let's say that the person who's doing the set is reaching failure, and they're trying to squeeze out another 1 or 2, and that person's pushing from that point. So I can't really show you on camera here, but anyway, they're behind them and they're pushing from the elbow. What's that gonna do? That's gonna push. Instead of doing this straight, yeah, that's gonna make you go inwards. That's gonna make when you push it, that's gonna make your arm collapse inwards. You know how many times I've seen that? Where they'll be doing a bench press like that, yeah, and people are spotting up from the elbow, and they're pushing, and then the fucking dumbbells just collapse on them like that. No. See, I see that, again, I see this shit all the time. It's very frustrating. And, whatever, man. But yeah, that aside, also, don't get suckered into this fake, pretentious, ego-filled world of the gym, of lifting. Don't get sucked into it. What do I mean by that? I'm talking about, it's almost like these days, right? It's almost like a fashion show, or who can show who's gonna get the most attention in the gym. This and that. It's just like it's really fucking weird to me, right? Like all this ego shit, bro. Like especially when you go to a proper gym. When you go to a proper gym, I'm not talking about the chain ones where you got arseholes who are sitting on a fucking lat pull down and does a set every 5 minutes, and in between that he's spending 5 minutes on his fucking phone texting, and he's on the machine for 30 minutes so he's took fucking 30 minutes to do fucking 5 sets. Anyway, I'm not talking about that. Even in the proper gyms, bro. Well, I'm talking about the proper gyms, right? The egos in those proper gyms, man. The egos in them, right, are unbelievable. The egos are off the charts, bro. The narcissism, man. Wow, man. This is why, that's what really like, as much as the chain gyms annoy me, I can't go back to, like, even going back to a normal bodybuilding gym is just as off-putting. You got these people walking around with, walking around like the fitting of the dog's bollocks, man. Like, women prancing about. I don't know, this fucking weird, like, fake. This is fake, phony shit, man. A lot of fronting is going on. Yeah, a lot of fronting shit. Yeah, and everybody thinks of somebody in these gyms, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe, yeah, some people are, but a lot of people going on like there's somebody in these gyms. You know what I mean? Right? And like, I see the fake shit. I see that phony shit. I see it very clearly, right? and it's very annoying and very off-putting. I don't want to be around that, right? Don't want to be around it. Can't be around it. You know what I mean? So, you know, for these new gym goers, man, like, don't get sucked into that you gotta fucking dress to impress to go to the gym. That you gotta be lifting stupidly heavy weight, but you're not even working the muscle properly or doing the correct technique or form. Don't get sucked into, like, just don't get sucked into none of that bullshit, man. Just don't get sucked into it. You know, people are going into the gym with their hair freshly curled, bro. These gal going into the gym with their hair freshly curled, fresh makeup on, bro, and prancing about doing some. Yeah, some of them are actually doing some real exercises though, but they're not really doing them properly. Not really working, bro, because none of them not even broken one, and none of them have broken a fucking sweat, bro, right? So they're in there fronting, bro, just to cause distraction, trying to impress other women, all that fake bullshit, bro. Like, don't get sucked into any of that. Go in there, mind your business, put your headphones on, yeah. Ideally, don't go to these PTs, you know. And if I'm gonna say that, then the question from that then is, well, who do I go to? And that's a good question, because it's such a cesspit of uneducated trainers out there and bullshit on YouTube as well, that it's hard to, it's hard for a newbie to filter out what's correct and what ain't, you know. Trying to think. I think when it comes to, learning the right technique with certain things, I think it's good to watch, certain powerlifters. Very good to learn technique. You learn technique on the squat, bench, deadlift, other form of deadlifts, stuff like that. It's good to watch that because you can understand. Once you they're the three main lifts. You know what I mean? A good. There's a few good ones to watch. There's Steve Shaw. Yeah, Steve Shaw, massive iron Steve Shaw. Jason Blaha. There used to be quite a few, but I forgot the names now, man. I don't necessarily watch them no more because I already know what I'm doing. I've watched some of these people for years. You know what I mean? It's hard, I'm trying to think. So, but there are two good ones that I can think off the head. Who else? Oh, I forgot his name now. Fuck! He's a good bodybuilding one. He's not a powerlifter. The guy I'm trying to think of. Fuck, I forgot his name. I'll see if I can find it, but yeah. The thing is, like, don't get sucked into this nonsense, man. Alright? Don't get sucked into that bullshit. Don't be doing weights that are too heavy for you that you can't do yourself. Right? You shouldn't have to be relying on people to spot you. Right? You don't need to be doing that nonsense. You don't need a pre-workout. Okay? You don't need a pre-workout. If you're eating correctly, sleeping correctly, and having enough rest in general, you do not need a fucking pre-workout. All it is a fucking gimmick. That's all it is. I'm literally just trying to find if I can think of who this guy is. But cause I've seen one of his videos before, probably about 2 weeks ago. But I'm probably not gonna find it, to be honest. Oh yeah, there's another one. Oh fucking hell, I found it. Yeah. So we got Jason Blaha and Steve Shaw. They're the two good ones for like powerlifting stuff, to get your technique right on the big free movements. Johnny Shreve is a good bodybuilder. Again, I've watched some of his stuff and he knows what the fuck he's talking about. Another one is Mountain Dog 1. Okay, another bodybuilding guy as well. Okay, these are not no YouTube fucking idiots. These people that compete and shit, been around in the game for a long time. Right? So yeah, they're just four off the head that I can think of really. So yeah. So basically just don't get sucked into the nonsense. Just be yourself at the gym, be yourself, mind your business, stay away from the fake PTs, and then that's about it. And this video is probably longer than what I really wanted it to be honest. But hey, if you watch it all, then you've watched it all, and with that I'm out.